we went through some of them last time. So last time we went through the gutsy tale of Greta Thunberg, and we went through the fabulous feats of Pele's story. So you guys can take a look at some of the questions here just to see sort of what we discussed. We discussed when it comes to the Greta story, we discussed what we can do to make a difference, what climate change is. And then when it comes to Pele, we discussed something about, motivation and what goals and so on. If you guys can hear me okay, let me know. I think I'm going to stop my video just so you guys can hear me a bit better and just so the internet is a bit better. So when it comes to what we're going to do today, it is about a woman named Frida Kahlo. So has anyone heard of Frida Kahlo before? You guys can let us know in the comments here. If you've heard of her, what you know about her, maybe.
I'm not. Yeah, you can let us know in the comments if you've heard.
Yeah, have you guys ever heard of Frida Kahlo? Have you heard what she does, where she's from? If not, that's totally fine. We can just continue on
So
here.
I think maybe those that have read the book, maybe you can tell us if you can remember her story.
Yeah, we had a few of you saying that you read the book already, so maybe you can let us know, what you remember. If you do remember anything, it's totally fine if you can't remember at the moment. But if anyone would like to, we're here. Okay, Amen, sure, go on.
Frida Kahlo, she in Mexico, Frida Kahlo is going in a bus, and just then there were crash stand, and she just pounced from the bus, and she had broken bones.
Yeah, that's right. So 2 points, great points here from Amen. First of all, the accident he's mentioning happened in Mexico, and Frida Kahlo is from Mexico, and she had a crash while the bus she was in collided with a car, and she was seriously injured. So I see a lot of hands here. Would anyone else like to continue? Maybe Thant Sin would like to continue. He has his hand up as well. And then we can go to Lynn Thuria. Yeah, Thant, go on.
Frida Kahlo, yes. Frida Kahlo has got a bad car accident, and she broke most of her bones, and she has lots of surgeries. It is really dramatic and tragic. She learned herself to paint herself. There's nobody who taught her.
Awesome.
Mostly draws self-portraits of.
Perfect. She did draw self-portraits. Perfect. Let's just hear from maybe Lynn and Carly, and then we can move on to the next. So Lynn.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
She was like a painter known for her many portraits, self-portraits, and work inspired by the nature of and artifacts. She also died in 1954, July.
Good job. What about you, Carly? What did you want to add?
Frida Kahlo is a Mexican painter, and she is known for her many self-portraits, and she met a bus accident at the age of 14 when the bus collided with a car, which caused her life to continue in pain and
yeah, that's right. Good job. She is known for her self-portraits, and like we said, yeah, good job with that fact about the accident. So as you guys can see here, exactly, you were right. When she was 18 years old, the bus she was in collided with a car, and it injured her very seriously. And then one day she asked her mother to bring her painting supplies. So she started practicing, and she painted a lot of self-portraits. She became one of Mexico's most famous artists and an icon of Mexican identity and feminism. And here on the right, you guys can see one of Frida Kahlo's self-portraits, which I think is beautifully done. It's so amazing. I love the butterflies in her hair. I love the leaves behind. I love her necklace and all the details. You know, she did such a good job with her face and her neck, and even like the little monkey next to her. I mean, what do you guys think about this painting? Do you like it? Maybe write something in the comments about what you think of this self-portrait of Frida Kahlo. And you guys can also look up the lots of different self-portraits she has, which, you know, they're all very different, but all very beautiful and unique.
Yeah, most definitely.
So you guys can definitely look that up. It'll be interesting for you guys to see that as well. Just checking the chat box here. Yes, Liz says the painting is amazing and so detailed. I agree. And what I think is cool is that, I mean, even though Frida was seriously injured in her accident, it didn't stop her from, you know, pursuing a talent and a passion and something that she thought she was good at and wanted to practice more. So maybe that's one of the lessons we can take from Frida, that even though sometimes things will happen, you know, they will affect our health or our ability to maybe get out of the house or do different things, but we can always find something that we can do. So don't forget to, you know, look up more on Frida Kahlo.
Most definitely.
And look at her story in a bit more, you know, in depth in the Rise Up series. So Lynn, do you still have your hand up for a comment, or did you just forget to put it down? Do you want to add anything?
I forgot to put it down.
Oh, no problem. Kirsten, what about you? Did you want to add something? You just put your hand up. Okay, Kirsten, you're unmuted, but we can't hear anything.
Okay, no problem. But I see Kirsten, yeah.
Yeah, she unmuted, but we can't hear you, Kirsten, unfortunately. It's maybe you're having some mic problems. Aiden, if you have a question, sure, you can unmute yourself and ask. That's fine. What do you have a question about? Yeah, okay, it's fine. You guys might be experiencing some problems with your mic, so we can just move on.
So we have, sorry, can I just quickly butt in here?
Yeah, of course.
I think that we have a few TeenEagle 3s here, born in 2006. So can we quickly just show them what time they are tomorrow?
Oh, sure. If you guys are TeenEagle 3, then your session is tomorrow at 3 UK time. So, and if you're TeenEagle 2, it's tomorrow at this time at 2 UK time. Yeah, just in case you guys are TeenEagle 3 or you missed us showing this at the beginning. Okay, Kirsten says her mic isn't working, but she's read the book and remembers saying that she remembers reading that Frida painted self-portraits because she was alone and it was the subject she knew best. That's really cool. Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, maybe it was some sort of her comfort zone, right? To do that. And that was how she coped with her situation, which, you know, shows that she tried to make the best of it and so on. So thank you, Kirsten. That's a really good point, actually. What would you guys say are some of the main messages through the stories that we've been seeing? Like, you know, what are these stories about? What do they try to, what themes do they try to follow? Carly, you have your hand up.
Teacher po, a question about the session po. Can you like send this in everybody's email po to remind us about the schedule po? I mean,
Sure. I mean, we can send it, but you guys can find it on our Instagram as well. I think that'll be much easier for you guys. But we can send it, but I feel like if you look for it on Instagram, you can screenshot it and that might be easier for you guys as well. You guys can all take a second now if you'd like. You can just go on TeenEagle's Instagram and follow us. And then we have the poster there as well.
Okay, thank you po.
Thank you. Eamon, do you want to add something?
I just want to say the book's main message.
Yeah, please do.
Like a writer writes on the book, ordinary kids with extraordinary, with extraordinary like stories, and writer wants to say that if there's a problem and if you want to solve it, you can do your best, or you can solve this problem.
Exactly. It's about perseverance, right? We can always
Yes.
try somehow to either, make the best of a situation or try until we succeed. Great job, Eamon. Thank you so much. Nemanja, what about you?
The book's main message is that all of the people that you've read, they had a hard time, but they struggled and they learned that they could do whatever they needed. They just had to how do we say this?
You're doing great.
And we have to try. They tried their best, and they struggled in life because there was a lot of challenges, but they tried their best to try their best at it and try to be better, and they have achieved what they needed.
Amazing. To always try our best. I love that. Thank you so much. Aidin, what about you? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I'm really trying to pronounce your names right.
It's dancing. So the main message of this book is that you have to face lots of hard challenges, and no matter where are you, and no matter where you are from, and you must not give up. Although there are lots of difficulties, for example, people, there's people who escaped from North Korea, and there's people now we just talk about that lady. Although she is in injury and pain, she never gave up. So if you see lots of challenges, although you have something you want to do and you want to succeed it, you have to not give up and just try to do it, even though it might be hard, but someday they will succeed.
For sure. Good job. Thank you so much. We have a comment here from Sophia Andrea in the chat box. She says, the main message is that we should rise up in every difficulty we encounter in life. Perfect. Thank you, Sophia. So this book is saying that sometimes we can't control our situations, right? We can't control what's going to happen to us, but we can control our reactions and how we're going to come back from this, right? What we can control is our part of it. So Liz, would you like to add something as well? You have your hand up.
I think the book's main message is that we may struggle in some things, but sometimes we just have to rise up even if we aren't the heroes in people's mind.
Amazing. Perfect. Thank you so much. So you guys have gotten a great idea of the book's main message, and I love that. Now, what do you think we go on to some sample questions maybe? Are you ready for some sample questions? Yes. Just so we can see how much, we've learned, how ready we are. So let's go. How about this? When you guys see the question show up on the screen, you can write the answer in the chat box, just so we don't have everyone turning their mics on at the same time. We can use the chat box where you can write the answer you think is correct. You ready?
Yes.
All right. First question. How many stories are there in the book Rise Up? Let's go. Is it A, B, C, or D? Or you can write the exact number in the chat box if you'd like. So you can write the letter or the number. All right, seeing a lot of answers, Awesome. Everyone was correct. Perfect. It's D. There are 29 stories, right? So do you guys think that you'll be able to prepare 29 stories for the online? Because I definitely think you can do it. What do you think? Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. You definitely can. Than says yes. Miguel says he read all of it. Nemanja says yes. Perfect. I definitely believe you guys can prepare all of these stories. Lynn says yes as well. Okay, are we ready for the second question? Second sample question? Here we go. True or false? Greta Thunberg is from Sweden. Is this true or false? You can write it in the comments below. Let's wait for everyone to answer. All right, that's right, you guys, it's true. Awesome, that's right. Greta Thunberg is from Sweden. Amazing. All right, moving on to the next one, shall we? You ready? What natural disaster started Greta Thunberg's school strike for climate movement? So what happened that made her start that school strike? Was it earthquakes? Was it a flood? Was it a heat wave? Was it a drought? What disaster? Perfect. You guys can comment just once. If you comment just once, we'll see it. That's fine. It's B. That's right. It was a heat wave. You guys are already ready for the online. I will ask you guys to just write the answer once. You don't have to write it too many times in the comments. So just writing it once is enough. We'll definitely be able to see it. And then the next one, Pele. We talked about Pele last time. He was an outstanding football player for which country in the World Cup? Did he play for Portugal? Did he play for Brazil? Maybe he played for France, or did he play for Colombia? Again, just write the answer once, please. We'll wait for everyone to answer what they think it is. Perfect, it's Brazil. That's right, guys. Okay, you guys seem quite ready. Amazing. So would you guys recommend this book to your friends? Let me know in the comments, yes or no. Would you recommend that your friends read this? Yes, I would. Everyone is saying yes in big letters. Yes, I would recommend. Definitely yes. Awesome. We're so glad to hear that. So we hope that you're excited to read more about this book and learn more about this book because we definitely can't wait to see how you'll perform. So before we go, you guys, I have one very, very important and special announcement. On Saturday at 10 a.m. UK time, so that's going to be Saturday, the 28th, this Saturday. Okay, mark that in your calendars, take a screenshot. Your category's mock exam starts at 10. So that's going to be this Saturday, 10 UK time. You guys are going to have a chance to practice, see some sample questions, see, how well you've prepared at the mock exam. Okay, it'll be hosted by me and Cassie. And you guys are free to join. You can join even if you haven't completed your registration yet, but do remember, please, that registration ends on January 24th, I believe it is, or 27th, sorry. It's January 27th. So the day before the mock exam is the application deadline. So remember, if you haven't registered, you can still do that for the next couple of days. And then on Saturday, we are having the mock exam. The mock exam is going to be a great opportunity, you guys. And you, of course, will be there if you have any additional questions that you come up with. there to help you out. So giving you another second to take a picture of this if you want. This will be up on our Instagram as well. Follow us on our Instagram if you haven't. We'll post lots and lots of, beneficial information there for you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for participating. We really enjoyed having you here. You are free to join us for the next TeenEagle ReadEagle sessions that are going to happen somewhere in February before the March round. So we would love to see you guys again, especially if you're participating in March again. See you guys on Saturday at the mock exam. And thank you so much for joining.
Teacher,
Yes?
when is the mock exam?
It's going to be on Zoom. So if you follow us on Instagram, we're going to post very soon this poster that you see here with a link. And then you can follow that link from Instagram. So I think it would be best if you guys just followed us there, because that's the way you can follow all of the updates and all of the exciting events we have going on. Sound good?
Teacher, I have a question. Share a question.
Sure.
So like for TeenEagle 1 in the UK, what universities are there that we can like go to direct?
Well, since you guys, I'm sure you guys are still a bit young for university, and the university options are valid for 2 years. But once you guys get to university level, you can just participate in TeenEagle again, and you can have these university benefits. So
No, like,
thank you guys.
do you like offer like any schools like?
Yeah, we have lots of schools that we partner up with, both in the UK. We have language schools, we have lots of summer schools, and you guys can find out about all of this through some of your teachers or, your supervisors for TeenEagle. And then, of course, if you guys have more questions after that, you're free to shoot us an email anytime. Thank you guys so much for joining. We loved having you here, and we will see you on Saturday. Bye, everyone.
I have a question, please.
Hi, Pa.
Sure, Mr. Peter, you can stay for a few minutes while the kids just
Okay.
Bye, Pa.
yeah. Bye, guys.
Okay.